Well, this week I understand that you are going to St. Louis, at least in your activities. And so I wanted to contribute a little bit to your exploration of St. Louis by talking about the St. Louis Zoo, which is actually a leader in the country in animal management and research and conservation and education of the public about the preciousness of animals. They have over 16,000 animals. The zoo started in 1910, and they average about 3 million visitors a year. It's one of the only free zoos in the country. And they are very well known for their penguin exhibit. And I had asked Crystal to show you a couple of videos of their penguins that are in the exhibit, visiting with people, going for a walk, painting. I thought that was a fun little clip. And I have provided a still image of a type of penguin called a king penguin. They're the ones with the yellow to almost orange in certain places on their body. So that's what we are going to draw and paint today. And we can imagine them in their natural habitat, which would be the South Atlantic, down around the Falkland Islands. But also we can imagine them in St. Louis at the zoo, entertaining everyone. So for this project, we need a bowl of water, we need a couple of paintbrushes, a pencil, a Sharpie, a mixed media paper because we are going to be painting with our watercolors, and a set of watercolors. And that's about it. So I want you to draw the penguin using your pencil. And we're going to start with, sorry, that was my dog thinking that someone was invading our house. Anyway, he was sleeping and heard me talking and thought somebody was here. Anyway, yes, Tuxie, we love you. Okay, so you want a piece of mixed media paper. We're going to have it portrait, and because our penguin is going to be tall and thinnish. And so the very first thing that you want to do is to make, penguins have smaller heads than their body, okay? So we want our penguin to have a fairly small head compared to its body. But we're going to start, and if you want to find a small cup or something like that to trace around to make your circle, you can definitely do that. So we're going to have a circle, and then we're going to have this particular kind of penguin does not have very big eyes. It does have a bigger body, and it's a very, I want to say the chest puffs out quite a bit. So from the bottom of the head, the body shape kind of reminds me of a bowling pin. And then we're going to close it up here. Okay, so we have our circle, for our eye, and then we have the bowling pin body. Now, penguins have long beaks, and they're kind of curved. You can tell that by the picture that I provided for you. Okay, and then we're going to make a wing. It's kind of curved down at the bottom. Then we're going to make the black place for the black markings. So it's going to go to the wing. This is all going to be black. The wing is going to be black. And its back is black, excuse me. Now this is going to be white with a little bit of that yellow orange right up here. And then the face, the head of it, is going to be mostly black, except for a little bit of that yellow orange here. And then there's going to be, this is going to be tricky, there is a little bit of that yellow orange there, but the rest of the beak is going to be black. So lots of black. And then we're going to make its feet. And our penguin is done. They're pretty simple creatures, but very cool. And then we need to do a horizon line. So you can stop the video and take your time drawing this. And when you're done, it'll be time to get out our paints. I've got my piece of paper toweling here, got my water. Because I'm left-handed, I'm going to reorganize and put my paints over here. So we're really not going to use a lot of different colors on this. I'm going to put a little white outline here. Now the eyes don't really show up all that much, but the highlight will help. Okay, so we're going to get our black paint, which is in your set. And we're going to start painting the head. I'm using a fairly small brush just because we have some things to get around, like the eye. And then when we get into that beak, we'll need the small brush as well. Okay, so I'm going to pick up my larger brush. It's still pretty small, you can see that, but it'd be useful to, a little too much water there, to fill in the rest of the head quickly. Boodle, it was me with my paintbrush, honey. Silly dog. Boodle, it's okay. It was just me and my paintbrush. Okay, so then, Boodle, it's okay. I'm going to do the outside of the beak. That's going to be black. And then I'm going to do the eye, and I think I'm going to cheat just a little bit and do the eye gray, just so it'll show up. Otherwise, it's going to get lost. There we go. Okay, so we're going to finish up here with our black on the body. Remember, the wing is black. And the chest stays white, so you want to stay inside these lines as much as possible. If you need a smaller brush to get down by the tip of the wing, go ahead and use that. All right. Now I'm going to pick up the gray again and do the feet in gray. They're not quite a black. So again, this as an artist, we could take some liberties, right, with reality. And I think that this will look a little better than having black feet. Oh yeah, it looks good. Now, if we are going to switch over to the yellow and kind of a yellow orange, nice bright yellow orange now. So if your water is too dirty from the black, make sure that you get clean water and make sure that your brushes are really cleaned out well. I'm going to grab a piece of paper here and practice to make sure that I don't have black in there. Okay, so I think we're ready to paint, and the first little bit of the yellow orange color goes right here in this stripe. And if you think you touched the black paint at all, make sure that you dip your brush into the water and clean it off. Just notice I have some lines showing. And so we want to do a little bit of the yellow orange there, and then some more. On the back of the head. And if you want to, you can take a little bit of water and sort of feather that out so it's a softer there. Pretty cute little guy there. For my pencil here to clean up some of my pencil marks. Be careful that you don't get this in your, I should have done this before and painted, but I didn't. Okay. You know, I think I want to soften that a little bit up. Just a little bit more. There we go. Okay, so then we're going to take a nice bright blue to do the sky, and then we're going to leave this kind of white, I guess, because it's sitting in the Antarctic with snow all around. So I'm going to get a nice blue color here. Dark blue will work. Take our little brush and go around the head. And the body. Down to that horizon line and over. Okay, once you have that, then you can take your slightly bigger brush paint the rest of the sky. Okay, I'm going to grab my smaller brush again because I want to get close to that beak. Oops. Undo that. Not sure how that happened. I'm not sure where it came from. No problem. all of my artwork was perfect, people wouldn't think I'd done it. Oh, there's a cat coming to see us. Hi, sweetheart. No, no, no. So if I want to be clever and kind of cover up my blotch, I can put a little bit of shadow on the snow, and then nobody will know it. There we go. Okay, well, I hope you had fun with our penguin. I think they are totally fascinating creatures, and I've seen a couple in real life, but never got as close to them as the people in the videos did. So pretty cool. Take care.